um, chat mess. Okay. Hey everybody. I am after my last live went so horribly with StreamYard, I decided I needed a new platform. So we are checking out um Restream. I don't even know if this is streaming right now. I don't know if this is streaming right now. I hope it is. Um, I'm testing it to see how it works. Let's see. I heard an email come in. Was that letting me know I'm live? Okay, so I have to go check and see if I'm live in other places. Uh, please. Okay. All right. So it is live according to my email. Let me see. Oh, I'm supposedly also live on Facebook. Um there I am on Facebook. Yay. Okay. Oh, look at that. Made with Restream Studio live on 30 plus platforms at once with Restream. So with Restream, I mean, you could do this with StreamYard too, but you would have to pay, and I'm not ready to pay. So on the free version of Restream, I can stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Yay. Okay, let's look. Let's check out, see what YouTube is. Okay, so let's make sure this is okay. I just wanted to check this out. There is definitely a delay. Um, there is a huge delay. Uh, but yay. Okay, so let's see. I have I have one more thing I wanted to add. I am doing I hope I don't have to do this every single time I want something. It looks like I may only be able to keep 3 videos. But that's all I need is 3 videos. Okay. Your storage is full. Upgrade for more space. So yeah, I can only keep 3 videos locally, which is a shame. That's a shame. Okay, back to this. So I don't know if, let's see if that did it. Yeah. Okay, back. All right. So if you've never been to my channel before, normally I talk about things like, TV, film, comic book stuff, sci-fi, fantasy, action, things like I just did a live stream on Superman. I wish I would have done it on this platform and not StreamYard because StreamYard sucks. But I'm going to see Fantastic Four Friday. All right. I don't know what happened. It just suddenly stopped. So I don't know if it's going to pick back up or what. Let's see. I'm See, this is why you got to test new things because you don't know what they're going to do. Come on. Did it start a new stream? Did it pick back up? I don't know what happened. It just suddenly stopped. So I don't know. Okay. All right. This is going to be interesting to look at the replay and see what happens because it suddenly stopped. Why? I do not know. I don't know why it stopped. So I don't know what's going on. But what was I saying before I was rudely interrupted by the stream? Okay. And yes, I am not looking in the camera because I'm so busy trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. So Friday, I'm going to go see Fantastic Four. So probably Saturday, I will be streaming live and giving, my recap review on it. Um, do I have something going on? I don't know. If I'm not doing anything Saturday, I'll be on Saturday. It depends on if I already have something on the calendar Saturday and Sunday. I can't remember. This is why I keep a calendar because I cannot remember for the life of me what's going on. But um so while so everything's new right now. I'm testing Restream. I am I'm testing Restream and seeing how this works. Come on. And then I am also, as you can see, I am in a new location. No, I didn't hit that off. I am now filming from my office instead of my living room. As you can see, I've always said before, I had Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman uh, in my office. So it just seemed like, could come in like a better place. Come in here and stream with them and have them looking over my shoulder. And as you can see, I have my little, I brought some things with me. Like there's the Harry Potter corner. I even have like a Ravenclaw eagle. And there's Grogu. And we got Clark and my Smallville. Because we love us some Clark. He-Man, She-Ra, and there's Adam. You probably can't see Adam very well, but there's Adam. And a bunch of other stuff. And let's see. Oh, these these are all the same book. The reason why I have so many of them is because of Amazon, and that's my book. And Amazon kept sending me defective books. And I kept, they would send me a defective book. I would tell them, okay, this is defective. They would, be like, oh, you got to do this to make it, like basically they were trying to say the problem was on my end. So I did everything they told me to. I kept re-getting, and I kept getting my money back. So and they kept sending me, and it was the same defects no matter what I did. I was like, this is obviously on your end, but they refused to do what it took to fix it. So I just took my book off of Amazon. If you if you see any old Amazon links, don't go to it because you're just going to get a page where it's like this book is no longer available. I put the book on my website. I have another printer. The book is now on my website, thefairyprincess.net. And I got that book, no defects, nothing wrong. So I was like, yeah, it was not me, it was Amazon, because they got the same exact file that I sent to Amazon, and guess what? Printed fine. Amazon is defective, not my book. So I have so many copies of The Fairy Princess, but they're all defects. So I can't sell them. They're just there, cuz like I can't sell defective books. So I have like these four. I have one in the living room. Oh, and this is one down here. This one. So I have six. I have six copies of my first book. But we are working on the second book. The second book, I am revising it as we speak. I actually took a break from revising it to do this test stream. Once I get off this test stream, I'm gonna go back to revising it, and then we send it off to my editor, and we're hoping. I if everything goes well, it should be out. Where are we? It should be out September, October. September, October. I'm shooting for September because I want to have, I did a book launch for the first book. So the second book I'm gonna do a book fair and have me and other authors there. So you can come buy a book, get it signed, blah 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 blah. So do 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 do. So yeah, so I actually had to rearrange my office, because the reason why I wasn't filming in here in the first place is because my desk was turned the other way, and there was just no, like, my back was to a window, and there was no place to put the lights, so I had to rearrange everything. Thankfully, I had a very, very sweet nephew who came and rearranged my office for me. Love him to death. Love him dearly. And then let's put these down. The cords. So I've just been bringing things over from the living room and moving some stuff out of here into the living room. To make room for the stuff I brought over here. And and as you can see right here, so those are my books. These are my comic books. Some of these are the free comic books I get every year, free comic book day. But as you can see, some of these are Smallville comics, because yes, I do love Smallville that much. I have Smallville comics. I also have some Wonder Woman comics in here. What is this? Oh, this is what I got the last. I got this the last comic book day, last free comic book day. This wasn't free. I had to pay for this, but it was really cool. The actual comic who wrote that was there, and I got that from him. So I got Wonder Woman. I got some John Carpenter comics that I got from C2E2. And although, let's see, I don't think I saw John Carpenter. It was John Carpenter. Yes, Sandy King. So it was created by Thomas Ian. So it was a John Carpenter comic, but it was also created by Thomas Ian Griffith and Sandy King. And Sandy King signed it for me. So I got that from her. Which one is which? I cannot remember. Oh, this is one. Okay. So these are my comics. I haven't read all of these. I've read the John Carpenter. I read The Death of Superman. Did I read The Last Son of Krypton? I can't remember. I have some Wonder Woman. I read the Wonder Woman Complete History. And I have some George Perez Wonder Woman. Because, like, I'm a book reader. So when I get comic books, I have to get it like this. I have to, if I'm going to buy a comic book, I'm going to buy it like a book. so I can read. I can have a lot to read, so I'm not just sitting there like at the end of each comic waiting for trying to make sure I gather up all the comics. I have to buy them that way because I like reading. Um, so I like to have the full storyline. So, but I do need to make my way back to the comic book store. I didn't get to Free Comic Book Day this year. But last year when I went, it was really live. They had a live DJ in the comic book store. I'm like, that's a lovely experience. Go in, the music playing. It really puts you in the mood to spend some money. even though uh, even though you were there to get free comics. But you go, it makes you want to stay. You don't want to go in, get your free comics and leave. So you go in, you get your free comics, and then and there was like, I don't know, 2, 3 levels in this comic book store. Because I think the DJ was on the second level, and there was a first level and a third level. It was like there's multiple floors. This comic book store is pretty live. It was pretty live. Um, do 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 do. But yeah. Uh, let's see. What else can I test while I am up here? Because like I'm not seeing any comments, so I wish I could see some comments. I wish somebody would comment, so I could see how that comes in over here. But it says I will see the chat, and I wonder if I will be able to tell which chat. Okay, I'm gonna have to just comment myself to see which chat will show up. Okay. Okay. Let's see what pops up. Okay. And let me see if it shows. It tells you. I don't like that black on pink though. I don't like the black on pink. I may have to see if I can change that. Oh, that's another thing. Wasn't it supposed to show my name? Okay. Lord. That's interesting. Um okay, so 99 captions. What is that? Oh, okay. Oh, a ticker. I'm not giving you that ticker. I'm gonna have to change that black on pink. Why? Why would you do that? Music. Oh, ugh, AI generated. What's this? I can barely hear the music, but I don't know if that's coming in loud on your end or what. I can barely hear it. So it's called chill hop, whatever that is. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, now it seems louder. Where I always have a hard time remembering. Let's see if there's something a little left. Go-fi. All the rest of this is no. I don't want that anyway. Oh my goodness, go away. That was an accident. I don't want AI music anyway. So let's see what lo-fi is. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't trip with my camera. Don't be tripping with my camera. Matter of fact, let's pull the camera. Let's make sure you. Okay. Okay, you're fine. Minimal house. What is that? What is that supposed to be? Okay. Am I able to bring in, get your music, upload and play your music on the live stream? Okay. We'll figure that out. QR codes, notes. Okay. So this whole stream has just been uh me seeing how this, oh, you know what I need to do? Let's do present. Let's share screen so I can see how that works. Oh, let's do this one because this is interesting. Okay, let me go back and look at you. What does it look like? Okay. I just needed to see what it looks like. Okay, so all right, here we go. Okay, so Superman saving a squirrel was cut out of the movie, but James Gunn put it back in. The DC Studios president calls the squirrel's cameo one of the most hotly debated moments in this movie. And I think we talked about it on my live when I was talking about the Superman movie, and you know how much I love Superman. And someone asked me, "What you think about Superman saving a squirrel?" And I was like, that moment kind of got on my nerves. It got on my nerves, but I understood why he did it because, you know, during that whole sequence, they were showing how much of a Boy Scout Superman was. So they had to, have him save a squirrel because that's Superman. So it was probably the second, third most hotly debated moment in the movie, Gunn said in a wide-ranging interview with Rolling Stone. And I have that article pulled up, but it's very long because we showed it to test audiences, and some people did not like the squirrel. They're like, why the fuck is he saving a squirrel? Why is he taking time out saving a squirrel? There was a cut where I cut it out and I'm like, I really miss the squirrel. He's got to save the squirrel. And so Gunn put it back in, especially because if he lost it, the flow of the editing of the battle got messed up. In addition, there were also some geographic problems with where he ended up if I didn't have him fly over with the squirrel, because it would have been a continuity problem. Basically, if he cut out the squirrel, they would have been like, how did he get from there to there? What was he doing? So I put the squirrel back in despite the protestations of some of my people on my crew. So the audience and the crew hated the squirrel. Is Superman saving the squirrel extraneous? Possibly. Does it make sense? Absolutely. We know he loves animals from his attitude and interactions with Crypto, because he turned himself in to save a dog he didn't like. He was like, he's not even a good dog. He messed up my house. He messed up my house. But he's out there and he's alone and he's probably scared. And I was like, oh my God, he's so sweet. So we know he loves animals from his, okay. Plus, in a populated city like Metropolis, there aren't going to be many wild animals running around, but one that would certainly be there is a squirrel. And don't forget, Gunn is the filmmaker who made a 3-film Marvel series that centered around the origins of a talking raccoon. So of course, Superman was going to have a soft spot for furry creatures, and that's like, so another thing. Let's see, where do I stop sharing? Bam. Checking in for us. Oh, hello, Ingrid Lavalley Erman. checking in for a short sec. Yes, I am just testing. I'm testing my testing this new platform, Restream, to see how I like it, and do I want to go with it? Because StreamYard messed me up the last time I went streaming. So yeah, so we're just testing it out, and as you can see on the free version of Restream, I can stream to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time. I couldn't do that with StreamYard. You can only stream one at a time on free. What was I saying? Yeah, so just one more point that I didn't make in my last Superman stream about James Gunn, and him, Guardians of the Galaxy and Superman, and we know what type of filmmaker he is, because we've seen his Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, we've seen Peacemaker, we've seen the Suicide Squad, and there is a balance between making a good film and making a film that has your stamp all over it. And he made a very good Superman film that felt like a Superman film. It didn't feel like this is a James Gunn film. It felt like this is Superman. This is how Superman should be. And the little James Gunn touches with things like the ending with "I'm a punk rocker," that right there felt like a James Gunn moment, and that was perfect. That felt like, I was like, that was his little touch without encroaching on the whole entire movie, and that's what makes this movie for me so perfect. It's like he did his little touches, but he kept it true to Superman, and he kept it true to Lex Luthor, which is why everyone loves this. Nobody has loved a Lex Luthor on screen like this ever, I don't think. Not even Gene Hackman. I don't. I mean, of course, I wasn't alive when the first one came out, but and there was no such thing as social media. I think Gene Hackman gets credit for being he's Gene Hackman. People love Gene Hackman, but that Lex, no, 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 no. This is the best. This is the best theatrical Lex ever, ever. So, but yeah, I'm going to test the outro, and then we're going to move on. This was an interesting stream. It stopped and started, so there is a long pause in the middle. But let's see how this goes.